Well, hey there. Welcome back to the People Gardener podcast. Happy to have you here today. I was at a conference, which those of you that are on my email list knew about. I was down in Arizona. My coach put on a 2-day workshop, and I love going to these because there's so much clarity that comes from it. And something that I have not done a good job is really being definitive about who I serve. Now, there's going to be periphery that I serve as well, but predominantly who I serve are men, small business owners, brick and mortar, probably doing under $500,000 of business, who are predominantly left brain, who more than likely are introverted to varying degrees, who don't, they probably can't say that they even like people. It's not that they're miserable and all the rest of it, but people are not their jam. Let's just put it that way, which is very likely with most introverts. It's not like they hate people, but you know what? Talking and chatting and be around them is draining for you. And you also have an aversion to the stereotypical touchy-feely, let's talk it out kind of thought process. That's not what I teach. What I teach is clarity, it's collaboration, it is building relationships with people, having conversations. That's kind of the extent of the touchy-feely. So I got thinking, I really need to get clarity for my audience, and especially for the men that are in my audience, that building a team of people is absolutely going to require you to shift away from what you're currently doing and moving into something that is going to build your team so that you can have raving fans. Let's throw out this scenario for a minute. You've been in business for a few years and you're working your tail off. You're doing okay, but it would be nice to make more money. It would be nice to have less strife and drama. It'd be nice to, get out on the golf course at 2 o'clock or even noon instead of having to do a twilight round. You started this business so that you could have more freedom, more money, and that you would be able to set your own schedule. And yet you are chained 24/7 to your business. Like, does that sound with you? Is any of that resonating? Because those are the business owners that I help. My program, Leaders Grow First, is designed for you to grow so that you can build a team of raving fans so that you actually have freedom to be gone from your business for extended lengths of time if you want, for everybody to be more productive, for profits to increase, and for you to just be able to have fun doing the things that you're good at in your business. Because more than likely, you were working in a 9-to-5 job and you had this idea that you could make the widget, create the widget better, faster, cheaper than what you were seeing in your workplace. Plus, you would be able to make more money and have more flexibility. Does that sound like you? If it sounds like you, then you're in the right spot, because I'm here to help take the frustration away. That's what the People Gardener principle is all about. It's getting the right person in the right spot, doing the right job, enjoying and being engaged. And then that way you are going to have more freedom because you're not constantly putting out fires. Yes, it's going to take effort. It's going to take effort on your part. You can't continue to do what you're doing and expect different results. We know that's the definition of insanity. So I'm here to give you that step-by-step process. That's what we do here at the People Gardener. That's what the membership, the Raving Fan Society, is all about. It's about putting you in a place that you have the skills to create that team of raving fans that are then going to help you have the business that you dreamed of, so that you are having the freedom to choose. Choice is such a beautiful thing, and we all have it. And the reality is, you are where you are right now because of every choice you've made up until this point. So if you're not liking where you're at, then we got to make some different choices. And I'm just offering you a way to choose differently, and we can help you create the business that you're wanting. Okay, I'm going to back up a sec. I am married to one of these business owners. Love him to death. So many good qualities. He's not into people. In fact, he's so not into people that he doesn't even want employees. So he has chosen a different route than you. You have employees. But dealing with humans is not easy a lot of the times. It doesn't have to be difficult. And one of the biggest challenges in leading a team is making sure that there's clarity, that you actually are presenting information in a way that they understand. It is being honest. It is consistently showing up to help them understand that you can be trusted, and it's okay to put their trust in you. If you're not making decisions and you're not leading, then you have a group of people that are in the, okay, let's wait and see what happens, instead of, hey, let's just dive in. We can handle this. He's showed us expectations all along the way. We know what it is that he wants. We know where it's going because you, as the business owner, have been able to help them understand what you value, where it is that your company is going, and what's important to you. And you know what? It's easy for them to make decisions and not come to you all the time asking for permission, asking for instructions, asking for clarity, when you are right up front with them and they know. When I was in corporate, I would go on vacation. I'm gone for 2 weeks. I didn't hear from anybody. I ran 5 different departments. And at that time of year, there was probably 30 or 40 people in those departments. But all of the department heads knew what it was that their job was, knew how to make sure the customer got what they wanted. They didn't need me. That's where I want to help you get to. So that, yes, you can be there. Absolutely. Your love going in, but you're not being bombarded. You don't get decision fatigue because you have a team of people that are absolutely taking ownership of their position, their role, because they have the tools and the training to do it. You've provided all of that. So if you are in my world, and you know what, and I don't want to minimize all you beautiful women business owners. The reality is you already know so much of this stuff because it is inherently in you to build relationships and to interact with people. And yes, we're going to have women that are introverts that don't really, want to get involved with people and all the rest of it. And I get it. I think I can honestly say that women have an advantage. And so I'm working with the underdog. I'm working with the men who find people a real challenge, and your business is not thriving because your team is not cohesive. It's not firing on all cylinders, and you have a lot of frustration and angst as you try and figure out how to lead these people. I'm here to help. So get on my email list, and we're going to be doing some things in the coming months that you'll be able to participate in. In the show notes, I'm going to put a link to some of the free information that I have for you that can help you get started. That's it for this week. We'll talk to you again next week.